Yep, you read the title, ladies and gentlemen. This is real and it's happening, and I am super happy about this. It looks like that Wizard 101 is finally implementing some PvP changes. That is right. If you look on the test realm notes, they've updated it today, saying that they've added in some PvP little reworks here and there concerning about like at least three spells that I know of at the moment. I think they're also improving on like not even improving, but I think they're also adding in mana burn treasure cards. I have to look more into it and all that stuff. But this is the main test realm notes, and like I said, you can find this in the update notes as well. They've also mentioned that the whole little spellments thing, they said that they drop more frequently when you're fighting a boss in the new dungeons, which is finally good because like whenever they release test realm on like day one or just test realm in general, the drop rates are always bugged. Like I don't know why that always happens with them. I don't know. I just really hope they can fix that for the future test realm because it is really annoying trying to farm and you're not really actually getting anything. So without further ado, let's just get into the juicy stuff, which is obviously the PvP changes or the fixes. I will basically read this list over. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's on the test realm notes. You can go on the webpage and all that stuff. But without further ado, let's get right into the juicy stuff as we zoom in. Yeah, you probably already see it. But okay, it says Wizards. If you haven't yet seen the update notes, there are three important potential PvP changes we want to evaluate this week. Starting November 4th on Test Realm, which November 4th is today, and I am going to be live streaming. I am so excited. Now, this first one is a little controversial because I think everybody knows this spell, but it's called Guardian Spirit, and Guardian Spirit has been changed to a no PvP. The purpose of this change is to see the viability in life in PvP beyond using this spell to never die. Changing this meta will reveal what strengths/weaknesses beyond Guardian Spirit will see in life PvP. This change does not affect the functionality of Guardian Spirit in PvE content. Bless. The hope is that while Guardian Spirit is pulled from PvP, we will be working on rebalancing it with the intent of removing the new PvP flag. So, thank goodness. So, I'm really glad that they did this. If you guys don't know, basically Guardian Spirit, it's this type of revive spell. Personally, I love it in PvE content, but when it comes to versing some max resist wizard in PvP, it's really annoying. Let me tell you that. Like I said, it's a revive thing, and based on your outgoing healing, or if you get a critical or not, or whatever, it can actually heal you a lot. The main base of it is that it does 15%, right? It will revive you with 15% of your health back. But like I said, if you critical or have outgoing healing and all that stuff, you can actually do over that limit. So yeah, Guardian Spirit is just a little overpowered. I personally think it should just stay off of PvP because I personally am agitated about it in PvP. I mean, I think there's a lot of spells they should remove, like Berguile and the whole weakness spamming thing, but whatever. That's just my take. But going on from that, we also have LOREMASTER. If you guys don't know what LOREMASTER is, this is kind of the meme when it comes to PvP. I see a bunch of comments saying nerve LOREMASTER, but they weren't really specific on how to actually nerve it. So this is basically saying that LOREMASTER has been rebalanced to be more in line with its rank. LOREMASTER will still remain a rank 4 spell, meaning it's still going to be 4 pips, but it had its damage reduced to 235 to 315. So basically they decreased the damage of it. And now the weakness has been reduced to 15%, so now you have a 15% weakness, and the accuracy debuff will now be reduced to 25% instead of like 50% or whatever it was beyond that. But this change affects the spell itself and will have an impact in PvE. So if you are using this against like monsters, or if you do like the quest and you like using the spell, your spell basically just got nerfed basically. This change affects the spell itself and have its impact in PvE. However, LOREMASTER is still balanced slightly above value, but has had its numerical advantage reined in. So this change may be for the test purposes only and does not guarantee it's going to live. So, As a FYI to this whole thing, guys, this is all on test realm and everything is subject to change. So, don't think that this is going to be happening on live realm if anybody had that ideology, because this is all for testing. We still have to wait and find out how they play test it. We need more feedback and so it's all about the playtesting. It's all about the feedback. So, don't think that, oh yeah, this is going to be in like PvP. Oh no, just give them some time to, soak their feet in with the whole, PvP thing. Now, the next spell I don't really know much or care about. It's called Burning Rampage. I'm sure some of you guys know about this, but Burning Rampage has had its delayed damage effect trigger after 3 rounds instead of 2. This allows the targeted player from the second to act 1 additional opportunity to counter the effect before damage. This change does affect the PvE version as well. This change may be for the test purposes only and does not guarantee it going to live. Again, they're saying that it's not going to be guaranteed that it's going to live, which is kind of weird to have like a 2-round overtime or something like that. I don't know. But basically they're saying that, yeah, it's going to act like every other damage overtime. It's going to be for 3 rounds now. I'm assuming that's what it's saying. Interesting though. I don't really care for this spell, but this is actually kind of a buff for PvE, meaning if you're using this spell, it's going to do more damage overtime. So I don't know if that means they're going to be decreasing the damage of it since it has more damage over times, but I don't know what's going to happen. But either way, that's what happened with that. And now we have to read the final statement. As a team, we have been and are continuing to discuss PvP balance as we continue to get player feedback. Our goal is to remake PvP into a fair and fun system that will encourage more players to participate in matches. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little rusty right now. I apologize. We want to start with straightforward changes so that we may start collaborating with our PvP community to gather feedback. We can all jump into PvP matches and test out the changes and talk about them after we have had a chance to get used to them. Once we give it a fair shake, we can either keep the changes. Hey, this feels and plays well. Let's stick with this one. Reject them. Wow, that seemed like a great idea at a time, but no, or continue to tweak them. This spell is going in the right direction, but it needs a little work. The important things for the community to understand. Well, I guess this is really common with the people on Twitter, especially online. As we move forward with this just because a change goes to test or even live does not mean it will remain that way forever. And that's what I've been trying to tell everybody. Like, it's all going to change. It's their game. They can change whatever they want. It's not going to stay there forever. Once the changes are available, please go check them out before you form an opinion. Sometimes a change isn't as bad or as good as it may seem initially. Yeah, so again, test it out for yourself before spamming my comment section with like, this is stupid. And going in from the next thing, it says constructive and concise, which is constructive and concise criticism does not exist anymore in this year. Brief and to the point feedback is extremely helpful to us. Telling us the change or this change stinks isn't nearly as useful as I don't like this change for all of these reasons. The second one helps us start a dialogue and understand your perspective. So yeah, if you're just gonna sit there and be like, yo, your video sucks, this is clickbait, can you guys at least give me a description? Like, I see so many comments, but nobody ever backs up their comment, or they never provide any source material. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if some of you guys are going into college, or if you have to do an essay, I kind of feel bad for you guys, because some of you guys just say, oh yeah, this happened, but don't really back it up with any type of like information. You just kind of say it and you fail your essay. But again, please let us know what you think of these potential changes in test realm, yada yada yada. We're looking forward to chatting more about these changes and being dealt with swift defeats in the PvP arenas in the future. Professor Falmea. Professor Falmea is dope, yo. She's the GOAT, bro. She is the GOAT, alright? Literally, she's the greatest. But anyway, that's pretty much all there is to the whole PvP thing. So we can practice a little bit about this whole constructive criticism or just constructive response thing. Because really, if we can just get a lot of constructive responses to them, I feel like that they're really, I mean, just in general, this change, like, the fact how they are acknowledging PvP is really a plus. Like, that is just a +1 in general. I mean, if they've heard our cries long enough, then we have to keep trugging at them, man. We gotta keep going. Now, about the crown sale, I don't know about that, but I think this whole PvP thing is definitely going in the right direction. I like it. Personally, I think it's too late for me for PvP. There are some spells I don't like Beguile and shield spamming and weakness spamming, and it's just I don't know. I mean, personally, I just don't like PvP. I play Wizard 101 personally just for the content of story and, co-op and all that stuff. But again, a lot of people do play PvP, and so these changes are either going well. Obviously, a lot of people are actually mad about the whole Guardian Spirit thing. A lot of people are actually pissed about it. But again, let me know what you guys think about this whole PvP change. And remember, be constructive about your response. Don't just say it's stupid and leave the comments forever, because I'm probably just gonna ignore it, and you're not really gonna give yourself any basis. So, back up your comment. Let me know if you think it's garbage and give me a reason why it's garbage. My name is Richard Unicorn Caller, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, and thank you for watching.